Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome to the show, a video once again, sports video once again on Fauzan Harun channel. I do greatly believe that God willing, you're doing great wherever you are. Good evening, good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are across the globe. This is a global sports program extending from the headquarters to all parts of the world, to the South Americans, to the North Americans, to Europeans, to Africans, to Asians, to the Middle East or Gulf, where even the headquarters is located, Australia, as well as New Zealand, and everywhere across the world. I call upon you to join the community, the Fauzan Harun community, for lovely engagement and excitement for that matter. And in today's video, I'm going to look at Chelsea's preseason game with Brighton, as well as some other related Chelsea news regarding the preparation of the club towards the start of the English Premier League competition. And already so many speculations in the transfer market has been going on for that matter. And in this show, I'm going to analyze and discuss with you as to some of the news making rounds in the various respective tabloids across the globe. But before I do begin the engagement or dissecting the aspect of today's show, if this is your first time of joining me on the show, please do well to hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button for me, respectfully. And then touch the notification bell. Like the program if you enjoy it. Share the program, most importantly, for other audience to also benefit, other viewers to also benefit. And then send in your comment as well. I love the comments coming. Please keep on sending the comments for that matter. And yesterday, Chelsea had their first preseason game against Brighton, and as you are all aware, it ended in a 1-1 scoreline. Timo Werner had to take 4 minutes to register his name on the score sheet for Chelsea for that matter. And so this is what we call welcome to the Blues family. Welcome to Chelsea. Timo Werner officially, he announced his presence by scoring the first goal in the first 4 minutes of the game against Brighton and Hove Albion. And also, in the first half, I think Kepa started the game, but later in the second half, I saw Caballero in the game as I monitored closely, and Caballero had to save one penalty, and the other penalty went in for the equalizer of Brighton and Hove Albion. For that matter, it was an very excellent exercise for that matter, and as you are all aware and in tune with the fact that preseason games are not normally here. In this case, results do not normally matter, as Lampard is trying to fine-tune as well as blend the players that he has recruited, as well as the existing players that he has. Already there are some challenges affecting the team in that because of the complications and the issues of coronavirus, Tammy Abraham and Mason Mount are not joining the team for preseason. So you are well aware with me the quite difficult situation that most of the coaches, for that matter, Chelsea coach is not left out. Frank Lampard is going through, because initially, roughly, if not for the case of this coronavirus, Chelsea players would have, gathered together for preseason to fine-tune with the new tactics that Lampard will want to deploy as the season will get underway sooner or later in the next few days to come. And so there are some players missing as a result of one reason or the other, as I told you about Mason Mount and Tammy Abraham, who had to travel for their vacation or their holidays for that matter, and hence they had to quarantine as a result of the issues of coronavirus. And already indications are coming in that likely, possibly, in the next day or two, Kai Havertz is going to be announced. Kai Havertz deal, as I told you in my previous show, that the deal has been agreed with Bayer Leverkusen. And unfortunately, if you've not watched the show, please, you have to switch back and watch the show to understand and come to terms with the realities that I'm analyzing right now. And so Kai Havertz will be announced in a day or two formally as officially as Chelsea player for that matter. And also Hakim Ziyech also had a fantastic afternoon, but unfortunately he had a slight knock that, as a matter of caution, Frank Lampard had to take him out of the game so that he will exercise caution and try to prevent him from aggravating the situation out there. And already he's come out to speak on his social media account that he can't wait for the season to begin with him, hence giving fans a hope and an exciting news as well as hope that nothing serious happened with respect to the knock he picked in the course of the game. And so he came out on his social media platform to say that he can't wait for the season to begin. And if he said he can't wait for the season to begin, then definitely there is no cause for alarm as a result, or with respect to we the fans thinking that maybe he's been the issues with his injury is serious or not. Judging from his explanation, I think it's not any serious issue for us to contend with. That's Hakim Ziyech. The data will come on the screen, displayed there again for the situation and analysis on the ground for that matter. And also in this game, Chelsea had few statistics. As I told you, the game is a friendly game. I wouldn't want to make so much noise about the results. It's a drawn game, but as you are aware, all our friendly games as well as preseason games are organized to restructure and fine-tune and blend the players so that you test some of your tactics that possibly you are going to deploy when the season gets underway. And so it was an excellent exercise for that matter. There were 10 shots apiece from both sides, and Chelsea had 5 shots on target out of the 10. And then Brighton had 2 shots on target for that matter. The ball possession, as usual, Chelsea had 54% of possession. Brighton had 46% of possession for that matter. And the corners too, Chelsea had 3 and Brighton had 2 for that matter. So this little statistic tells you that it was an exercise that both clubs will want to use as a yardstick for preparation in the coming season for that matter. If this is your first time of joining me on the show, please do well to hit the subscribe button as well as touch the notification bell for me. I will assure you, you will never regret joining the Fauzan Haroun community. This is community. Yeah, we have our community. So join and subscribe and be part of the community for life, so that in future, when the venture or project is successful, I will say that you were part in the beginning, and hence you are also part in the celebration for that matter. So, and let's look at some other tidbits from the transfer news. And also there are news that an improved bid has been submitted to Rennes for goalkeeper Edouard Mendy, the Senegalese goalkeeper. Chelsea is chasing. In my last program, I highlighted a little bit of him, but I told you and I promise you that in this show, in my subsequent shows, I will going to elaborate and explain more about the qualities of the goalkeeper. I saw his videos and I think that he's not a bad choice at all. If hopefully we land his signature, it's going to help us and boost the competition with Kepa Arrizabalaga for that matter. We're not going to regret it for that matter. And also, there are speculations. As you are aware, it's a transfer window, and transfer windows goes hand in hand with speculations as well as gossips. And so, some tabloids are also quoting that Chelsea have also submitted a bid for Andre Onana, the Ajax goalkeeper, in the region of 35 million pounds sterling or so. That's the 35 million also. Some tabloids are quoting that the 35 million pounds sterling has been submitted. And yet, for now, I don't think there's been any positive response from Ajax Amsterdam for that matter. And also, there's some speculation also in some Italian media tabloids that Gianluca Donnarumma of AC Milan has been approached by Chelsea due to the fact that he's got only 1 year left on his contract for that matter, and so he's going to be an excellent addition to the Chelsea cause for that matter. And then, as I always tell you in my previous programs, I highlighted that the main issue that we face in Chelsea is that our goalkeeping problem is an issue that we have to sort it out. And luckily, from judging from the indications that I'm getting from the Chelsea hierarchy, they are serious about the matter. And so my effort in making the shout and making the noise about Chelsea taking that issue seriously, I think has not been in vain. And thank you to Frank Lampard and the entire hierarchy of the team for heeding to that. I was bent serious about our issue of goalkeeper. So we have to sort it out. And already bids have gone in an improved bid for Edouard Mendy of Rennes for that matter. And also possibly about Jan Oblak, there's been no noise about him of late as a result of the fact that Atletico Madrid have hijacked the price upwards in the region of 70 to 80 million pounds. And so Chelsea are being cautious on the sidelines because remember we've already spent a whole lot on Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech, and so many players, Malang Sang, as well as even currently a young player who has been bought. Just before coming to studio, I cited an article which indicates that a young player has also been bought in our fold, for that matter. And also, so many discussions are going on. Let me go to the screen for that matter before I come and give you the possible lineup that Chelsea will have to possibly count on in the coming season. So this, I already highlighted the issue of Andries Onana, 35 million pounds. Has been submitted in some tableau. This is Edouard Mendy, the goalkeeper of Rennes, whose bid has been improved by Chelsea. An improved amount of money has been submitted to Rennes for his signature. Hopefully, they do answer in positively for our cause. Hopefully so. So that is the goalkeeper, Edouard Mendy, for that matter. That's Andrew Onana again for you. And this Donnarumma for you. And Donnarumma for you again. And then Thiago Silva, as I told you in my previous show, has been finalized. He completed his medical already. That's Thiago Silva for you. And then also there is Timo Werner in Chelsea jersey yesterday. And kudos to Timo Werner for scoring his first goal. And he went ahead and took on his his Instagram account and said, hopefully, good start. He said, good start. Hopefully, many more goals to follow. Hence, Kai Havertz is delighted with the fact that he's gotten his first goal for Chelsea for that matter. And also, let me look at the possible lineup that Chelsea will deploy in the coming season. We have Edouard Mendy or Onana in post, Reece James at the right fullback defending position, Thiago Silva, Zuma in middle, and then we have Ben Chilwell at the left fullback defending position, Kante, Kovacic, as well as Kai Havertz in midfield, Pulisic and Werner, as well as Abdul Hakim Ziyech there for you. So this is currently the current trend of the lineup that Chelsea will hopefully deploy in the coming season. Thank you very much. Without wasting much time of your precious engagement with me. Thank you very much for joining me on this show, and God bless you always. And please do well to share the program, and also tell a friend to also join on the show, especially Chelsea fans across the world, most especially United States of America, England, Germany, across the world. Tell a friend to tell a friend that this is a Chelsea base. This is a Chelsea channel. So do well in as much as we do other things. This is a Chelsea channel. The football season is resuming soon, and so this is the channel that you have to watch. Thank you very much for joining me on the show, as always. If you've already subscribed to the show, thank you. If you've not subscribed to the show, I hope you change and subscribe to the show for that matter. Thank you very much for joining me on the show. God richly bless you. Bye-bye.